Get ready for introduction number 5. Those stinking pirates. I can't forgive them for this. I'm getting everybody's things back, no matter what it takes. Pirates stole from your parents. Her name is Tressa, and she is a merchant. A tiny port town in the coastlands is the only home she's ever known. Here in Rippletide, she cuts deals and stocks shelves. She mixes drinks and changes lives, doing all she can to help keep her family's shop afloat. And from the quays she's walked 1,000 times, she looks out upon the endless sea and dreams of a wider world. It's like a nipple tide. Thanks. When she's robbed by a band of thieving pirates one day, her pride as a merchant won't allow her to back down. And so she vows to set off for the pirate's den. She will need daring allies on the path she has chosen. Yeah, right, some PCs beat the shit out of her mom. It's the whole thing. Alright, Tressa. Let's do it. You can swap out for... So I'm locked on Hanet. Swap out for... God, Therian, I guess? For now. And then we'll go back to the beginning. So as if we had begun the game with Tressa as our main character. This world is brimming with the treasures. And I know that what I'm searching for is waiting for me out there somewhere. So I'll set sail for the horizon and the great big world that lies beyond. Okay. The world is brimming with Tressas. Just the one, though.
Well, the shop ain't gonna stock itself. Morning, Ma. Morning, Pa.
Oh, how parochial. Your dad looks like a gnome.
Morning, Tressa. Looks like our #1 employee is ready for another day of work.
Capitalism exploits all the workers, even the ones we're related to.
Sure am. And I'll start by stocking up the store.
Hold your seahorses, little lady. Tell me, what are the 3 things a merchant needs most?
Tell me, female, what are the first 3 rules of acquisition?
They need to be smiley, mannerly, and early. Thought you had me, didn't you?
You're too clever for me, Tressa. Now off you go.
Leave it to me, Pa.
This music reminds me of another role-playing game soundtrack.
Be careful out there, Tressa.
Actually, a lot of the soundtrack does, just generally.
Oh, those pirates have been causing trouble around the tavern lately.
Oh boy, oh, those pirates have been causing trouble around the tavern lately. I would not have gone with...
If you see them, you make sure to keep a wide berth, you hear?
I would not have gone with the Midwest on this one. I thought they were supposed to be Italian analogs.
Got it, Ma. Be back in 2 ripples of the tide.
Be back in 2 shakes of a whale's dick. Yeah, it's Bobby's mom. Yeah. Oh, Bobby.
There she goes.
There she goes again.
She reminds me of myself when I was that age. Always running off somewhere, wanting to prove myself a full-fledged merchant.
Don't flatter yourself, dear. Our Tressa is something special.
Yo, boy.
That she is.
So wholesome. So fucking wholesome.
Hello.
Ripple. I know. I live here, you fucking jerk. Her character design is cute. Yeah, look at her. Look at the little crafty one. Hey, what does she do?
Hello.
Just talks to people, evidently.
Oh,
Well, if it isn't the hardest working merchant in town. He even beat some fishermen to the pier. Oh, don't sound so surprised. We both know the early bird gets the worm, or in our case, the fish. You're darn right it does. Well, here's the catch of the morning. Received fish. Blue marlin, I see. A big one, too, with lots of good meat on its bones.
I can give you this much.
huh?
It's worth a little more than that. This one's a whopper. I thought you said it was a fish. Well, I guess I'll have to take my business elsewhere then. Your hook snagged its innards. I was willing to overlook the damage, but...
All right.
Fine, you got yourself a deal, Missy.
Pleasure doing business with you.
See you later, Hemingway.
Not bad.
You drive a hard bargain. You're a born natural negotiating. I was wrong to underestimate you. You got that right. Okay. May not look like much, but I can haggle with the best of them. I learned my lesson. Well, don't be a stranger.
Yeah!
Cool fist bump.
All right!
Next up, wine. Ah, here we go. All right. Where's the beverage vendor?
Hello there.
Oh my god, you can buy their possessions? Why would I ever do that when I can just steal them? I guess because you have a 100% chance. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Wait a second. This is a flashback. This is a flashback, so how is it that... Look, her stuff's already been stolen.
Welcome home.
Her stuff's already been stolen. Hey, can I go? How is it possible? What? Time banditry.
Greetings to ye.
I'm a fruit connoisseur myself. I love that sweet and sour taste. Well, I guess I probably need to buy a fruit, so... Oh, I see. It just turns everyone into a weird little shop. Okay. Alright, where's the... Here we go. Give me some wine. Give me a special item. We have the finest mead. Always looking for a bargain. Oh my god, I want to work for a company that has a continuity manager.
Deal so good, it was practically a steal.
I have a literal thief. I don't need you.
This ought to liven up our little shop.
Nope.
Our little shop. Just me, Ma, and Pa. If I don't take over, who will? The ocean is so vast.
I always wonder. What do I really want to do? Yeah, that's true, Matthias. You could buy from people you can't steal from. But they never have anything good. Like, they always just have, like, bullshit, basically. Nothing, like, new or unique. So you don't miss it, right? They put everything in the shops.
Our illustrious
Tony,
champion returns.
what's going on?
Welcome home.
What lies beyond the horizon?
Drop anchor.
Pirates. Right?
I haven't seen that ship around here before. Wonder where it came from.
Are you ready, kids? Ooh, who's that dashing
A
fellow?
dreary town.
His long curly hair.
But it carries a delectable scent. Its cuisine may be promising.
Oh, he's here to find out whose cuisine reigns supreme.
What's the matter, lass? You look like a fish out of water.
Yeah, what is the matter?
Is this a trading ship?
Oh, I see. She's getting excited about it.
Indeed, and I am its captain.
Oh my god, his name is Captain.
Well, Captain, the name's Tressa. I'm a merchant in this town.
I'm extremely wholesome.
A pleasure to meet you.
Do you like big boats?
I'm sure you have all kinds of neat cargo on board. Say, would you mind if I take a peek?
Oh my god, Captain Gordon Ramsay.
I'd love to see what you brought from overseas.
Chris, our subscription baby is beautiful. Don't even.
You have a true merchant's eye, lass. You gaze at a simple trading ship as if it were made of solid gold. Alas, I only allow passage to those I trust.
Aww. What was that? I'll go check it out.
I gotta go.
Busy as a bream, that one.
Busy as a bream. Get the fuck out of here. Get out. Bream is a kind of fish, and busy as a bee is the... I have a bream. Ah, don't, I beg you. That's all I have left. Then we be in the same boat, matey. Ha punches. We've got nothing left ourselves. Ain't that right, Mac? Aye, Mick, and when we be needing something, we be taking it. So it's pirates do, after all.
But...
Please have mercy.
Sir!
Captain, I got the goods from that there shop.
You ninny?
There be only one captain around here, and it be me. Ha! Everyone knows I be the captain, and you're me first mate. We'll see about that, Mac, you scurvy swine. Aye, we will make you scabby bottom sea bass.
Odscods!
Can't you both be the captain? I see they're having an internal human resources problem.
Hey!
Says who?
I won't allow it.
The people here are merchants and fishermen doing all they can to put food on the table. Have a heart. Don't steal what little they have from them. How's this for heart? I'll give you one chance to shove off, kid. But I thought a stern talking to would change your mind. Best be on your way, little one. We're doing grown-up business here. I'm not going anywhere. Well. What do you got there, kid?
Yo-ho!
It's rainbow wine, and it be ours now.
Ah!
Oh, my rainbow wine. A brat like you wouldn't appreciate it, none anyway. We're doing you a right favor by taking off your hands. Now say thank you.
Lass,
Oh shit, here comes Captain Handsome.
But
Boy, Captain!
I'd think again.
You've got pluck, I'll give you that. They don't look like the type, so we'll listen to reason. Savvy? Oh, God. You don't have to put that in your... People don't... Just because you saw it in Pirates of the Caribbean doesn't mean that... That lily-livered scalawag knows what he's talking about, kid. Best take his advice to heart. I'm actually finding the, like... I don't like the writing in this game very much. Like, it's pretty... I don't want to say immature. Juvenile might be the word I'm looking for. Infantile. It's just like, it's so, like, earnest and, like, unsubtle. Yeah, it's very simple. And, like, in this kind of, like, someone described it as saccharine before, and I was like, yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Bye-bye now.
Thank you kindly for the loot, you deck-wetting worms. It is like a children's book. Yeah. And not like a patronizing children's book, not like a young adult novel that's like, yeah, you know, tweens can understand complex storylines. I think it's the combination. It's the combination of introducing every character over and over and over, and then also that the writing, like, there's no nuance. It's just like everything is exactly the way it seems. And when it's not, it's like, yeah, I don't know. There's no need to pretend, lass. Your legs are trembling. It's just a cramp, that's all.
Lass.
Not even the best merchant can buy back his life once it's taken from him.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome.
Hey, what's up,
home.
G-Man? Yeah, I mean the dancer story has some more adult stuff, but I don't mean it's childish in terms of content. I mean it's childish in terms of like lack of nuance. I think you can definitely handle adult themes with a total lack of nuance, with like a childish delivery. Yeah. They're holed up in the caves of Maya west of town. What do I do now? You get some PCs and you go and you fuck them up. What's up, Penguin? I mean, Jesus, I've been in a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons games that are like that, like role-playing games that are like, we're gonna handle this like dark adult theme, but we're gonna do it in a really stupid, talentless way.
There.
What's up, Tibbets? Going somewhere, lass. Captain.
Oh.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were setting a course straight for the pirate's den. Awfully rash, wouldn't you say?
Well,
I know, but still you intend to go, I see. That must mean you have a foolproof plan of attack. And a weapon, of course. You wouldn't dare go empty-handed, would you? No, only a fool would think they could haggle their wares back from dastardly pirates. I know, but I can't sit by and do nothing. Those poor people might starve if they don't get their belongings back. On my honor as a merchant, I can't let them get away with this.
Oh?
Yeah, fine choice of words, lass.
really?
If you're so determined, I won't stop you.
However?
On the condition you let me help.
Huh?
How so? I'm willing to part with some of my wares if you think they'll prove useful on your journey. If there's something that catches your eye, consider it yours. For the right price, of course.
Deal.
Okay. So what does that mean? Oh God, what is this? Purchase goods from a shipmate.
What can I get you?
Oh, it's just teaching me to use the purchase ability. An herb for insomniacs. It might be effective against a certain pair of pirates. Come again.
Oh.
And what would you need sleepweed for? Getting fucking high as shit, Captain. What do you fucking think, dude? I'm sure those pirates must be exhausted after all that looting. So I thought I'd help them relax by slipping some of this into their wine. Yeah, the game is just incredibly lawful good, which is making it, like... I'm tired of bouncing off the surface. And then the brave heroes all gathered together to fight the clear and obvious evil, which they of course defeated, because good always wins. And there was no additional cost, and everyone went home to get what they wanted, and everyone was happy. The end.
Thank you.
And by the way, Captain, why are you helping me? Because my eye tells me to do so. Does your eye speak to you? As a fellow merchant, I'm sure you understand. You don't have the speaking eye. We praise their eyes, and mine tell me there's something special about you. I see. Thank you, Captain. All right, Tressa, you're boring. Hurry up and get on with your storyline. That should do the trick. Now, to make a special delivery to the caves of Maya. And so I'm on my way to the pirate's den. Really? You're gonna help me? I can't thank you enough. You've got a heart of gold. Okay. Great. Yeah, I mean, you can, honestly, you can tell stories. You can 100% tell stories that, like, are optimistic and that have, like, a happy ending for the characters. But I feel like the characters have to, like, they have to earn it, and there have to be some questions. And, like, I mean, fuck, look at Lord of the Rings, right? Like, Lord of the Rings is, like, pretty basically that whole thing. Wait, I thought I had two. I suppose already. I'm gonna hold on. But it's like things change, stuff matters, right? The world is different by the end of it. I don't know. It's a whole thing. I just maybe it's a question of obviously taste factors into it, because I don't like stories that are just happy for not no reason, but with no struggle or anything. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just finding in this particular situation, the game is like quite soft. Well, the funny thing about Lord of the Rings, and I read an interesting bit about this a while ago, is that Lord of the Rings, even its good ending is fundamentally like not a bad one, but like things don't go great for Middle-earth. Middle-earth is diminished because Tolkien's personal like feelings, melancholy, is that there can be no. He wrote in a letter once that there can be no happiness outside of like a life that has embraced like his Christianity got involved, and so if you have not embraced Christ. He never said it in quite those terms, but there was basically that implication that, like, you know, this is a land with no God, and with no God, you can't really have like true happiness in the end. It's interesting. It was an interesting letter because we often think of like we don't think of him as thinking that way about his fiction, but it's clear that there was some of that. I'll try to find it, but yeah, it's interesting, right? There's a side of Tolkien that personally I hadn't really been exposed to before. You got anything we can buy, or do I just need to knock your ass out? All right, you get knocked out. But I mean, I think that's a story that we can easily show as being a complicated story about good and evil. Right? It's still definitely a story about good and evil, but there is some complexity there. And yeah, him and C.S. Lewis were correspondents and friends.
Come in, if thou darest.
Oh god, this guy hits hard. Okay, fine. You win. You win. Door guard. All right, we have to come back. Have to come back on fight that guy later. Damn. Okay, so I think we just gotta go get on a boat and go do the thing.
Welcome to the Math Squad.
Hey, Rister. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I think if you want a happy ending that means something, the characters have to earn it, right? Well, I mean, they're correspondents in the sense that we know them and their relationship to each other through their writing. That's the vector by which we access the relationship between C.S. Lewis and Tolkien. Yeah, Final Fantasy 4 and 6 both do like simplified plots with twists and turns that end up being like, you know, you can have a happy ending, but you gotta work for it.
Open for business.
Now, what next?
Oh, flames! Rage! Wrong!
Burnt?
I'll do my best.
Coming. If
God, that Knight
darest.
Ardent is so good. I'm gonna catch one of these birdmen. There we go.
Thou didst fight with courage.
You know, I think that's something that I really love about role-playing games as a vector for creating stories post facto, is that inherently in a role-playing game, the characters are mechanized to have to earn the things they want. You gotta make rolls, right? Making rolls earns you success. And I think that's something that's really cool about it. That's something that makes role-playing narratives so satisfying for me. And I definitely make, like, my personal style of GMing, I definitely have, like, I have to actively remember
I'll do my best.
that advice from Apocalypse World to, like, give them the things they've worked for. Like, don't just constantly pummel them with more difficulty. Every once in a while, give them what they want. It's a personal, it's a thing I have to like remind myself to do.
Now,
Because I think it's more, for me anyway, it's more satisfying certainly when players have to earn, they have to earn things, and when something is hard won, or when what you get isn't quite what you had expected. That to me feels like, and as a player, I love that like, I want this thing and you get it and it's like, but it's like poisoned, and now like what I thought I wanted is different from what I actually wanted. Yeah. I am a fan of my players by making them go through like hard times. I like to push them. And then when they survive and when they do great things from that position of being pummeled, that's when I admire them most. Where I'm like, yes, fuck yeah, like you did it. You withstood. I'm proud of you. I'm a fan, right? Ahoy there, my hearty. That's how pirates talk, right? Not you again. You looking for trouble, brat? Trouble Brat is my middle name. No, sirree. I came to apologize on behalf of my town. We should have known we didn't stand a chance against you, swashbucklers.
Will this do?
This is for you. I hope you can forgive us. Fine Trojan wine. The captainses. Wow, the captainsizzle. The captainsizzle will be happy to see this. Wow, that's some good pirate language. Captain Sizzle. Bottoms up, sucker. And then they all died because you used too much. Those landlubbers didn't even put up a fight. Probably don't even know how. From the looks of it, their crusty barnacle of a town doesn't even get many pirates. The strong take while the weak quake. And that's the way the world works. Words to live by, courtesy of Captain Leon Bastral, Scourge of the Seas.
Aye.
We set out to follow in his footsteps and ain't looked back since. There ain't no better life than just taking what you wants. Yeah, the game is it's a Switch exclusive. Captain! Yeah, I told you, there ain't enough room for 2 captains around here.
You got that right.
Like I said, you're just the first mate. This is not, it's not funny or interesting. Move on. Set your squabbling aside, captainses. We got more wine here.
Yo-ho!
Well, they can agree on that. Drunks.
Aye.
That kid came by, said her town was sorry for what it had done. Hurrah! House vagrant's the best. Those landlubbers are fast learners, and they're too yellow-bellied to put up a fight.
All right!
A toast to the landlubbers. To the limp-legged jellyfish of Rippletide.
Cheers!
Cheers!
We have to kill them in their sleep, because if we take our stuff back, they're just gonna find out and they're gonna come murder all of us. So that seems dangerous. Yeah, Rippleheim. And now we cut their throats.
Whoa!
That's what they get for underestimating me. Seriously, if you were real adventurers, you would just, you just fucking murder those guys in their sleep, because they're gonna be a goddamn liability later. There's monsters in the...
Standest thou
Oh, that's
against
cute.
me?
They start
Then be
asleep.
hunted.
Aww, I like that. That's really good. Nice, that's clever. Good work, game.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Stop talking like that, mother of God.
A torrent of arrows.
Oh my God, can I capture these pirates? I bet I can.
An interesting dialogue. Think not.
Well then. No, you will not. Well then.
They go from being asleep to being knocked out.
You will not.
What is the logical course? Think not.
Letting my arrow fly and
Let's
true.
see, can I capture it? Nope, untamable. All right, well, I'll kill you then.
My turn now. Time to close up shop.
All right. Rob them, kill some of them that are asleep, but not all of them. Oh my God, is that a merchant? What? What the fuck are you doing here? These merchants are so out of place. All right, come on, boss pirates, let's go. I want to fight a boss pirate. Can't decide who's captain, huh? How about neither of you? I hope there's treasure in your dreams. Because there won't be any here when you wake up. Commodores. Hey, what are you doing here? Usually Britac, I don't always answer tabletop stuff during stream, but sometimes I do, because there's just not really that much to talk about game-wise right now. Well, I just came back to get the cask. I'll be going now. Yeah, quickly, draw a dick on his face. That's mighty kind of you. Can we fight already?
Mac!
You lazy sack of bones, get up! We got ourselves an intruder.
Oh!
What? Fight! Are they?
You
You're that brat from town. Oh, I gets it now. You came to steal our loot while we were sleeping, didn't you? Fight. You don't miss a thing, do you? Now I'm going to kill your ass. Go.
What?
Hard earned. You stole all of this. That we did, which makes it ours now.
Hey!
You don't understand the meaning of earning anything. You don't understand all the love and care that went into making those products. How hard those people have to work to earn. I'm not about this fucking capitalist propaganda. Fuck you.
Now,
Oh yeah, there we go.
business.
Ah, cool, the boss fights are so fun.
Come in, if thou darest.
Let's see, anybody with bows?
Here I go.
Okay, so she can collect money or... Oh, it's wind damage. Right, that's what that green is. Not... Yeah,
What
okay.
is the logical course of action?
My turn now.
Yeah, summon my friend. Why was that called Why was that called mutiny? I don't understand. Here. Oof. All right, he's very weak to arrows. Nobody's weak to ice. Okay.
I'll not be defeated. Bring about a miracle of healing. My turn now.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I'm gonna charge up to use that because it's so cool.
Here I go.
There we go. There's another weakness. Okay.
I'll do my best. Oh, sacred light.
Nope. Bye. Weak ass knight.
Letting the hunt beginning.
What is the logical
Here we go.
course of...
Oh, flames! Raise strong!
I'll not be defeated.
Come back, knight.
My turn now.
Yeah, her attacks are not good. She's not great. I think I'm gonna
Letting
swap
my
her
arrow
back
fly
out.
and true.
Why would you attack the end? Ah, that's the one. That's the one trick is if you're fighting multiple creatures.
Let your wounds be healed.
If you're fighting multiple creatures, that you can't control the beasts. They'll pick on whoever they want to pick on. Yeah, Braytac. There's a couple of quite good. There's a couple of quite good Burning Wheel one-shots. Braytac asked about if you could do a one-shot with Dungeon World or with Burning Wheel, and yeah. So yes, look up the sword or the gift. They're both really good. They have pre-gens. The sword is better with less people, and the gift is better with more. But they're both pretty fun.
Now, what
Anybody vulnerable to ice? Did I try this already? Yeah, I did. What's up, Steven?
My turn now.
I don't know. Give me some money.
Thank you.
Oh, damn. That's like a lot of money, actually.
What is
Nice.
the logical course of action?
Oh, flames, rage strong.
Come in, if thou darest.
Well then. Let your wounds be healed.
That knight.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
There we go. Yeah,
What
put it
is
on the
logical
guy.
Course of action.
Well then.
Come back.
My turn now.
Oh, that's cool. It says they're empty-handed. That's nice.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I'm essentially charging Han it up so that I can drop. Oh, there we go. So I can drop Arrow Storm on this dude.
An interesting dilemma.
What to
Buff
do?
himself up. It's a good follow-up to the buffing
What
is just to
next?
break him. Actually, here, fuck it, let's do it. Oh, I don't have enough points. Okay. There we go.
Thou didst fight with courage.
We defeated them! Hooray! Now, hand over those goods.
Damn it all!
You're one tough barnacle to pick, but we're just getting started. Do they merge now? Are they gonna do the... They're gonna do the fusion dance? No, I'll fight part 2. More of them! Yar! 'Tis some more pirates! The strong take and the weak quake. Time to learn your place, you squirmy Alright.
That's far enough.
Oh boy. Captain Handsome's here to save us. Those who only pick on the weak and defenseless have no right to speak of the way the world works.
What's that?
Well, if it ain't the lily-livered scalawag from before. You can't just say words. Like, he was never lily-livered before. Murder, Captain. He done swabbed our decks. Just, who are ye?
Oh?
I think any pirate with his brine would already know.
What?
That blue spear.
Oh!
With the strength and swiftness of a viper.
You can't be serious.
Could it really be?
Captain Leon Bastral.
What?
Yeah, there's nothing blue about that spear. Captain, are you really the Leon Bestral? Aye, in name, though a pirate no longer. I'm just the captain of a humble merchant ship.
What do we have here?
Here's a lesson for you lads from a true man of the sea.
Prepare yourself.
Dead men tell no tales. Yeah, fucking murder them. Thank you. I ain't ready to be a dead man yet. Hull bottom, mateys, else it'd be the locker for us. Glurb. Wait, he didn't kill those other two? He just knocked them out with his spear? Their feet are as quick as their wits are slow. Captain?
Lass.
Call me Leon. Leon Kennedy?
Mr. Leon.
Thank you for saving me. I believe one good turn deserves another. Now, have you gathered all you need?
Yes.
And all that's left is to bring back the goods. Excellent work. Now you can return home. Your honor as a merchant, all the greater. I must make for the docks. It's nigh time I set sail. You're leaving so soon?
Of course.
The sea calls me, lass, but before I do, why don't you come by my ship? We'll bang, okay?
What's the matter?
What are you waiting for, lass?
Well,
You just said you only let those you trust onto your ship, so climb aboard already.
Lass.
It took a great deal of courage to stand up to those pirates, and I believe such bravery is deserving of a reward. I have this painting of Dracula.
Aye.
I've collected countless treasures from the furthest corners of this world. Can't you see them? I keep them strewn about my top deck so they just fall off. These are my most prized possession, and you may take whichever you fancy.
really?
I could never take something so precious from you. Really, though? It's okay, lass. I insist.
Oh?
Unless you don't care much for treasure, hmm? When you put it that way, I can't really refuse. That's the spirit. I'll take your ship.
Whoa!
I always knew the world was full of treasures. But I never dreamt I'd see such wonders. Yeah, right? Right? Yeah, see? Kieran knows what's up. I'll take the boat. Kick. This is beautiful.
Huh. Oh.
Fine choice. What strikes you about the painting, lass? What's the purpose of this scene?
Well,
Out of all these incredible treasures, this one, it speaks to me. It's like I can see into the artist's soul. I can feel what he felt, all he experienced in his life. That is Love Unforgotten, a work left behind by Bastian, a famed painter from a land to the west. He was quite the admirer of women and married 4 times. You painted this? I painted this. And yet, he could never forget the memory of his first love, who tragically passed when the two were babes of 13 years. It was his life's work to depict her as a woman grown, the beauty he knew she'd have one day, working on the piece to the end of his career. Today, it is one of the world's most famous works of art. Wow, I never knew. Mr. Leon, would you mind if I looked around a little longer?
Of course.
To your heart's content, lass. A born merchant, that one. I can see it in her eyes. She knew not a thing of Bastion, yet identified that painting as a masterpiece in an instant. I thought this was just a sleepy seaside town, but this girl... she just might be a shining gem among the rocks.
huh?
You say something? No, I'm just talking. I'm monologuing to myself.
Yeah!
This is the one. Is it all right if I take it, Mr. Leon?
This is...
Let's have a look now. I'm afraid this old thing won't sell for much. Maybe you're a shit merchant after all. It was left behind by a man I once led aboard on my younger days. Seems I neglected to throw it out, and it got mixed in here. Is it a gun? It's best you choose something else, lass.
I'm not so sure about
No, I
that.
want this one. I can't really explain it, but... feels like it's calling to me. Is it now? Consider yours, then.
Thank you.
Now that I've got this, get off the boat.
Fare thee well, lass. Perhaps a day will come when you and I meet as rivals. But I won't be beat. I swear it on my honor as a merchant. Weigh anchor, men. The ocean calls.
I saw it with my own 2 eyes. Within those dusty pages, I felt like there was something that would change my life forever.
Ah, so it was a book that she was... Okay, got it. It was a book.
Can't wait to go home and read it all.
Ugh, what a huge nerd. Cyrus is gonna love you. Sorry, lady. This party's already got a nerd. Okay. Well, let's take a quick break here, and when we get back, we'll finish off Tressa's quest, and we'll push on and see what else the game's got to offer. All right? Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more Octopath Traveler right after this.